Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. I spilled a lid on my shirt. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of fun stuff tonight. And we're going to start off with this really cute napkin and a little cutting board, okay? And then I will show you what we're going to do with it. You guys will find it so cute and amazing. And as soon as I get this to pull up, I will tell you what transfer that we are using. And then we can go to town here. We are going to use, let me find it, I got to find it. We're going to use this one. I think he will fit. Or this one. This one is called the Bunny Trio. Are y'all ready for spring? What is your temp right now? Right now. What is your temperature right now? Okay, let's go to it and share it. Oops. I just get a few on here, and then we can get going here. So come on, send it now. I know it felt like spring today. The last I checked, Ziggy, what is the current temperature? Ziggy, what is the current temperature?
Right now, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 52 degrees right now. So, hey David, how are you? Hey Tammy, hey Cindy, hey Kim. I'm trying to see who else I might have missed. So we have no Kim L tonight. She's working again. That girl just keeps working. So this is part of our new collection. And I don't know, have you guys like did the Mod Podge with the on here? I was thinking this one, but then I'm wondering if I should do it on this instead. So yeah, because this I could get like maybe 2 of the bunnies on, where this one, these are pretty big bunnies, and only one of these bunnies is going to fit. So we might well, pick me 2. I don't know how to fix that right now, so I think we might start with it on the big, and then we'll do it on the little one. 70 in the cabin right now with no heat on. I actually had to shut Jason's window because it was starting to get a little chilly in his room. So I can't tell if this is a 2-ply or not because this feels pretty dang thin to me. So we're going to try the tape trick if I can find my tape. And see if we can get that to pull. So we're going to see if we can separate this, and if not, we'll just use it as is, I guess. It's supposed to be, nope, see, there we go. You can pull it apart. Look how nice that comes apart. Now, I heard someone say that you should keep this and you can make your own rice paper on it. That you could chalk on it and you could make your own rice paper. So, it's kind of interesting. It's like, ooh. So you can see this is like super thin, right? And I'm going to show you a way that you don't have to cut this. You can just take a paintbrush, get it wet, and then you can just dab it where you want it to rip. And look at it. It will start to rip right down that center there. So we'll put this, and maybe we'll do one of the other bunnies. So thanks, Kim. Thanks for sharing it out. So we're going to take this off. And this is the $3 side in the Dollar Tree. And we're just going to leave the handle on there because I don't care. So, oh, I need to get my iron out. Hang on a second. Ooh, where'd I shove my iron now? We need to get the little baby iron out. We'll get him plugged in. Hey, Ebony, how are you? So we're gonna just get this. You know, it really sucks when you can't hardly see these numbers in here anymore. So we're gonna get this turned on. And then I'm gonna show you how you can just take, I want that butterfly on there, but I might have to, in fact, I know we're going to have to do this. We're going to go up by the butterfly, and we're just going to see if we can gently I want that butterfly, and the butterfly does not fit on there the right way. It gets stuck down in the, unless I can move it. I wonder, could I just move it this way? Maybe we could just do that instead. Because then it's going to leave a little gap. But then it's going to leave a gap that way too. Oh, hell's bells. So I think we're just going to do this. We're going to rip the butterfly off. Have any of you guys done the Mod Podge trick like this? So now because I did that, I need to kind of go around, and we're going to just get rid of this. And I got to be really careful because this piece over here got a little bit too much. Ooh, stop. want my butterfly on this side to rip now. So we're just going to rip this. Okay. How are you doing, Ebony? I haven't seen you in like forever. So we're going to take Mod Podge. I actually bought the bottles so that I could put them in a squeeze bottle. But I have not got that far yet. So, because yeah, that's how it goes. So, I'll go down here. We're going to start on this one. Just going to slather some of it on. And then we're going to go up here. How do you guys think my shirt turned out from the other night? I need to pull up my sleeves though. This is a man's shirt, so the sleeves are a little bit long on me. But when they're $5 compared to a woman's for $14, I'm going to buy a man's shirt. Okay, so you don't want your Mod Podge to dry, so make sure that it is a good amount on here. And then you're going to take this and you are going to carefully lay this down. Oh, and see, this butterfly is going to, he's going to get cut off too, because you can see it goes right through the thing. So you're going to gently pat it down. Now some people will use like saran wrap to help it lay down. Others will just kind of pat it down and then you can iron it. So we're going to do that. So we're going to take some of my Teflon sheets and I don't understand why women's shirts, when they're like, these are on clearance, right? And $5, but the women's shirts are $14. It's like, but I've always liked like the baseball looking shirts, so we're going to carefully bring the iron out, and we are just going to carefully iron this on. So tomorrow we go and see if Jason gets his stitches out and how his surgery is looking. And you know, if you got a few little wrinkles, to me, that's not a big deal. And then you can either wet the edges or you can burn them. So a lot of people like to burn their edges because it gives them a really nice crisp look. But I happen to have used my lighter somewhere along the line. And, oh, Henry does not want to stay where he's supposed to. Come on, Henry. Stay. So then you can just take this like a little sander and just go on the edges. And this, see how it just tears right off? Oh, I don't want to lose my butterfly though. And if you get a little Mod Podge on the side, it'll stick to that, so it'll make it a little bit harder to come off, but it will. You just got to go over it a few more times. So, see on the edge there now? Now, because this is a slat board, you can see here. So you can go in, take that big brush, get it wet, and just right down the middle. And that will just do it enough that you can get in the middle here. So now you can have more like Easter. So Mike, what did your temperatures get to today? Because he's down a little further south than I am. I was out walking this morning, and as long as I was in the sun, I was okay. The minute I got in the shade, in the wind, I was like, oh no, I want to pull my hoodie back on. But I was trying to be, you know, I don't need it. I didn't even wear a coat. I didn't even wear a coat to dialysis. I just wore my purple hoodie over this one. Okay. Just a little bit. Clean that up just a little bit. So there we go. Now see how pretty that looks? And you know, like, I could try and find a whole bunch of different transfers, put it on here, make it look good. But why would you can take a napkin that only cost you $1.25 for a whole pack? And this actually goes with the placemats and one towel and one pot holder that I was able to snag. And I just think they're adorable. Okay, so then while we have our messy brush, we're going to go up here and we're going to put that butterfly up here. Oh, I was putting it backwards, upside down. Yes, I was trying to put it upside down, I guess. It's like, come on. Just get it on. Where'd the other one go? This one, we'll make it do. It got a little bit more ripped up, but we can make him do. So then you can always go back with that big wet brush. Yeah, we each had our bedroom windows open, patio door for a while, but our apartment never got warmer than 70 degrees today. So I thought for sure when we got home from dialysis that it would have been warmer, but she did not. So go, just flick that out of the way again. Good thing I have nails right now that I can go in there and just like rip that. After they came in and did my curtain or my new vertical blinds, my curtains could not fit back up there, and I had to go get extenders, you know, the extender curtain rods, and putting those long of curtain rods up by yourself, whew, that was a challenge. Let me just tell you, that was a big challenge. So I think I want, God, these bunnies seem so big. I want this one, but I'm wondering if I should put this on. Well, when I turn them, it makes it totally dark in here. But I still put the curtains back up so that I can control the glare. Because those things, it glares so much here. My sister's been in my apartment before, and it really does glare. Like you're sitting there trying to watch TV and you can't even see half of the screen because there's such a glare. Such a glare. So we're going to, we'll just fuzz this whole thing. I'm going to fuzz it. Now, remember, we're going to put this on our chalk suede. So you want to fuzz it a few more times than you think you need to. Kim L says she's sorry that she's working again, but Jason has a message from a virus. Maybe they'll finally tell us what time his surgery is next Monday. They take forever to tell you. I just hate that. So now we got these blinds in all of our bedrooms, and I don't have to be up as early tomorrow, but what I'm going to do is leave my curtains opened a little bit because I want to see just how well they will keep the lights out. So I went and got my car washed, and you can really see where the jerks had to go and key the hood of my car. Every time I go to Walmart, my car has been keyed 4 times now in Walmart. Hey, Stuffy King, how are you? And I'm telling you, my car, being as old as it is, it's a 2015 with only 75,000 miles, and it really didn't have any marks except for where when I first moved in here, the one neighbor told me I had clearance to shut my garage door, and it put a little scratch in my backside. Then someone keyed the side of it, and then someone keyed the black trim that runs around your door. The stupid meth heads that go to Walmart. I don't know. And then this last time, I came out of Walmart, and I didn't notice because how it was parked. I didn't have to walk around to the front of the car. And lo and behold, some jerk had to go and it looked like they took one of those little baskets and just scratched the holy heck out of my hood. So then today when I got it washed, oh man, it made it look, to me, I could see it that much more. So we are working on this, and then we're going to work on a bunny. And I almost want to do 2 bunnies, but 1 bunny on here, and then 1 bunny. Let's see, I don't know how much you'll see him. I think it's going to have to go on the stuff because you're not going to see it if I just do it straight on here. So we're going to, we'll do this. We'll put you over here for right now. And then we will cut the bunny. I know, and the whole thing is that I'm mad because I'm looking to get in a different car because I've been working really hard to clean up my credit. And I'm like, as old as my car is with as little mileage on it, I figured I could have got it a pretty good price on it, a trade-in value. Because I follow this lady who tells you, you know, like how to get a good deal on your car and all that stuff. And she said, not seeing your car, but by what you just told me, she's like, minimum that you should get for your car is $10,000. So I was like, woo, 10,000, you know. Then I only have to finance like 10. And I was so excited. And now, because of that, I won't get 10,000. I'll be lucky if I get between 5 and 7 now. And the only thing I could do is see if I could take it to a detailer. Hey, Joanne. And see if I could get them to see if they could buff it out. But it just sucks when you're trying to have, you know, nice things. Like, I don't live in a nice house. I mean, my apartment, it's not bad. But it's like, why do people have to take that little bit away from you? I just don't understand that. So we're going to try and cut around his whiskers a little bit, and then we'll go back in and do a little bit more so that it'll look great. But I want to thank everybody again for all the birthday wishes. I still have people wishing me happy birthday all weekend. And in fact, I had one of my posts hit over 700 engagements. So whether they did a like or they did a comment for my birthday, I was like, woohoo! Thank you. Now I just need to do the sleeves on this side too. But I wanted to wear this because I knew it would be a little bit warmer. Now tomorrow, it's not supposed to be as warm. So I will make sure that I get it finished up. Get those cleaned up here. I still remember the first time my dog brought a baby bunny into my van, and it was still kicking. I'm sure my ex was probably thinking, oh, what is she streaking about now? It was like Kelly had brought a baby bunny into the car. It's like, oh, good Lord. We had so many bunnies in our yard. And I almost ran over them with the lawnmower, and that like freaked me out. Okay, are you guys ready? Look how adorable that he's gonna look. But we're not gonna let him just go this way. No, we gotta fix him up a little bit. I think we're gonna mix caramel and dune. Caramel and dune. You know what? I better get this iron unplugged too. I do not want to like burn my arms on that thing. We do not want to burn. Heck no. Heck to the no. So now you could watercolor it with just the camel if you want, or you can mix the two together. And we just need to look for a good paintbrush. Wet your paintbrush always. Always wet your paintbrush, right? Spray it. And then you can go in here and you can just lightly throw some color on here. So just remember that your strokes, you want to kind of go like in the direction of like how the fur would be going. Because you, hey Diane, you don't want to go like the opposite way where it would look weird, if you know what I mean. So now look at the difference. Do you see the difference in that? So you can do it as light or as heavy as you want for coloring. And if you think you got it too dark, go in with your brush and just add a little bit more water. And then you can also do, I can show you this technique as well. Take a, oh, I got the new peanut color today. I did. You know this trick too, baby wipe. And then you can just kind of like buff it off there some. So you can see. Not too much, but just enough. So if you don't have a paintbrush, you can just take like a wet wipe. You could take your finger and do it. So you could get your finger wet first, then go into your paste and see how you can now look at them. And then, of course, wipe your finger off before and clean your paintbrush. Never let your brushes set in your water because you will wreck them. And if you paid a lot of money for them, you will cry. Because I would. Let me tell you, I would. Now let's see if I just plugged in. Yep, we plugged the glue gun back in. Oh, I don't want his tail done though. We want him to have a as white tail as we can get. So do you guys remember how we do with a Q-tip, how we can make it look like fuzzy? So let me find the white, like actual white, you know, not the color that I normally use. So you want your white, and you just can take a Q-tip and go in. And his tail's there, that's grass, but I'm going to show you how you would do this if this was his tail. And you can just dab it. And it'll give it that texture of like his tail. And then if you went too high like I did, you just go back through and wipe it off. Wipe that off a little bit. There we go. Okay, now see how cute he's going to look? Do you see that? And if you don't like it, you can just slightly go back through and just very gently remove some of the color. And look at. See, not so cute? Gotta move these off to the side because we are running out of room. But we need our black and we need favorite markers. If you guys need these, go to my TikTok shop and you can get them off there. So these, we're gonna go in and steady hand. Whew. Make me all nervous. And then we're going to shoot up a little bit in his ears here. And we're just going to do a tad bit on his nose. Not too much. And then you're going to find your white. And then you guys should see my... can you guys see the moon back here? The moon here. How much this plays in the sun when the lights hit it. Oh my gosh. So this is our resin. And then I put our pattern over it. And then these, of course, are from Amazon. But look at it. Is that not just so pretty? So today when the sun was coming in and hitting it, these, because they're glass prisms, all over everywhere. Poor cat's looking at them like, what the H is all that? And I can't believe I got them balanced just right too. I was like so excited. So now you know what we're going to do with these, right? We're going to take and bend them up. And this is going to give a little dimension to the bunny. Woo, woo. So then you're going to get this, set this down. We're just going to cut this little piece off. And we're going to take one of these and hold that. And because I have one done, whew, I almost burned my arm on that stupid iron. We'll turn him over. Oh, let's make sure that we don't do it where the space is. So we're going to put this on first. And we're going to drop some glue on here. And we're just going to throw him down. So he is not going to be flat. So you'll be able to see the difference. Look at, what do you guys think? I need to spread the rest of the Mod Podge up here though, so it kind of blends all in. And then just tear that down a little bit. Because you don't want to see all that. Right? So, that's one of our new bunnies. But I really think if I tried to do this bunny, you would see his head, but I don't know how much of this would show. And I really wanted to see. So we're going to try what a carrot would look like. And where in the heck is this? We're going to try and use some saucy. You're here now. That's all that matters. So we're going to go in and we're going to take a little bit of saucy. We're just going to put this down and see if you would be able to see it, because I'd like to have this have like multiple. Yeah, see, like this is how this would look. Do you see that little carrot? I would have to go through and paint him in. I just want to get that ripped off in there. So, what we might do is try this, but we'll try this in a different way. Hey, Katie. So, the word today that you all need to drop is spring. And we're going to see. Ooh, I'm almost afraid I'm going to mess this up. See, I know here and here would be okay, but I don't know. So we're going to take the Storm, and we're going to put Storm on here. It's a good thing I got another Storm. Holy man, this is so hard to see when you do it this way. Because normally when you're doing this, you don't have like a print underneath it, and it makes it, you know, a little bit easier to do. But this way, it is so much harder. I'm just telling you, it's a lot harder to do. So, gently do this. You know, it's not too bad. Put this over here, and then I'll let you guys see. And then you guys tell me which way you like it best. If you like it best where you can see the flowers on the bunny, or if you like it best where you can see the whole bunny. Which way do you guys like it? Which way? Because what I could do is I could take some of the flowers from the other piece that we saved, and I could like put it in front of him. So like he's behind where you can see parts of him. We could try that. So, where is that great big paintbrush at? So, we're going to go through. We're going to go right down the line here. And here it is. You like the flowers on them? Okay. We are going to see how, if we can. Kim L is going to be so upset because she has wanted to what am I trying to say? That's not the right, I'm looking for the right pattern here. Oh, these patterns do not line up quite the same way. So if he's there, I ripped it too much. So he would be there. So I will just show you. I'm going to go in and I want to try sorry, butterfly. You're going to have to go. And you too, Mr. Butterfly. So I want it to kind of look like he's behind some of them. You know what? I don't really think it's going to matter. So we're just going to wet this. I'm just going to try and go in and put them on there. This technique is nicer, but also harder when you're trying to be like a little bit more precise to get it just the way where you want it. But I think this is going to work right here. I just kind of want to have like that blend just a little bit, like he's just a little bit more behind it. So we're going to take in the Mod Podge. I like to know who named it Mod Podge, like really. I don't know who did. So we're just going to do a little bit here. Just make sure you have it enough. So, oh, ooh, it almost ripped. Try and get all the wrinkles out. And then There we go. That's going to look good there. And this is just going to look now like he's part of the way behind the flowers. So like the flowers are in front of him a little bit. So I kind of want him to have like flowers on him. So when you are doing this on the Mod Podge on the napkin, you have to be so careful. Kim, you know, because you've been looking at houses and I go and look at them when you send me the link and stuff. My email had so many houses for sale in Anago. I'm like, no, not really. Okay, so now look at this. What do you guys think? Can you see that he's somewhat behind him, but yet you can still see enough of him, right? That Mod Podge makes your hands so sticky, though. Ooh, so sticky. So sticky. So sticky. Like, look how much it's sticking. I just looked at my closed captioning and it looked like I said behind the yacht. It's like, what? What the heck does that even mean? I think we're going to try this one. And the reason that you don't normally cut it is because when you cut it, it's too uniformed. So you just kind of want to pat it back down. And then you can go back through later, and if you want, you can just put Mod Podge over the whole thing then. But you won't notice it at all. So just going to just seal those edges down. And down here. Now look. Look. Can tear this little butterfly. Look at it, doesn't come off my hand. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have left my patio door open now. I am like so warm now. Come on. You lay down the right way. And then we're going to try and Mod Podge it and tear it all at the same time. Clean that off. And I'm going to try and use my multi-tool to rip this where I want it to rip. Or maybe not. Oh, for frickin' frack. Ah, frickin' frack. That spot had a little bit of that saucy on it. Oh my God, Donna, stop. Because you are screwing it up. Well, and of course, I try and do voice to text quite a bit. And I will tell you sometimes I get so upset with it because I'm like, why are you saying that? That is not even close to what I just said. And it will be saying something totally stupid. Okay, come on. There we go. And then we're going to get a new one, and we're going to try and fix what I just did a boo-boo on. Man, I seem to have more boo-boos lately. Okay. So then, look, I don't even know how I got so much of that stupid saucy all over me. We'll just take a use our board eraser, and that will clean it all up. There we go. Look at that. So then we're going to go in at our touches to our bunny. I got to turn him around because I can't do things upside down. Not when it comes to stuff like this. And put a little pink in its nose. And then just a little bit in the ears. And then we're going to do his little whiskers. And that little bit. And carefully by the eyes. Whew. Let me just tell you. Oh, I don't want to mess that one up. I was going to try and do a little more on him, and I was like, yeah. No. I almost grabbed the wrong one. We're going to give him another little dot. And do a little bit on his nose. And then we're going to carefully try and come in here and do it. And then we're going to grab our gator sander. Guess we're not going to be able to do two things tonight because this just took me a lot longer than I thought it would. There you go. What do you guys think? Do you like him? I really need like a super fine. I mean, this is, but not as fine. They have like a super fine for like his whiskers. Maybe I'll have to get those yet. Have to get things before I go in to get the car, because they look at, you know, like how much money and everything, and it's like buying a house. So I hope you guys like this. This is called, I think it's called the Bunny Trio. Yes, this is a bunny trio. So you can see you got 3 different bunnies here. We did 2 of them, then the carrots. Now, don't forget the trick. Just don't do this by your computer. Bring your tray over. And do we have water in this one? Take your water bottle. especially if you have ink, this really does help to get this off. Because even if you let it set while you're like chalking anything else or doing anything else, it will really help that come off that much easier. You're not soaking it in like a whole pan of water. There's just like didn't I do the bunnies? No. These are a little bit different than these bunnies. But you could have them all playing together. Like if you didn't want to hang this like on your wall. You could, these are the cutouts here, so you can see they're a little bit of a different pattern. You could put, like, look how big these are. They almost cover the whole thing. But you could have them, like, somewhat around here, too. And then just have it so that you can still maybe not have the middle one. And then you could just have these on there by them too. So many different things that you can do with this. You guys, right now chalk has so many different things. Tomorrow I think we start our new ones, some of our new specials. But I will tell you, the bundle right now for the perks or designers at half off. Let me tell you, that is pretty good. I will show you that tomorrow because Jason just asked for me, so I need to let you guys go. But there you guys go. I wish I went ahead and did the marker on him. So now if I need to, I might have to go through and tap, tap, tap a little bit of white over it to tone that down because it almost looks too white or too black. So you guys, I hope you have a great night. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. And like always, if you can please show me a little bit of love, share this out with your friends. Even if you just copy the link and not do nothing with it, Facebook doesn't know and they don't really care. I know. And from what I heard, we could have up here in Inigo and stuff, we could actually have a little bit of snow rain mix on Saturday. So don't forget, if you guys are interested too, we do have Perks Palooza going on all month, right? And with Perks Palooza, there are so many things going on with the Perks Palooza. One, it only costs you $20 to join as a Perks member. You get exclusives, early access to exclusive sales and deals, 30% off retail. And if you know what Kohl's Cash is, you get $20 in free product credit monthly. But we have... I'm just waiting for it to go back up. We have the new collections, and we have shipping, free shipping for designers and Perks members when it's $125 purchase. And then we have the, if you join as a Perks member in March, you get your April's Perks pass paid for you by chalk, but you still get the $20 credits. So if you guys have ever thought about doing chalk, now is the time to jump on board because you will not want to miss it. And then if you love peanuts, that will come back out. And then we have the new girl, Tiffany oh shoot, what is Tiffany's name? She used to be on Saved by the Bell. I think it is Saved by the Bell. So you're really getting a good deal joining as a Perks member, because they do specials for you, whether you're a new Perks member or that you've been in Perks for a year. It doesn't matter. So you guys have a great night. I'm going to go check on Jason, see what he needs. Yeah, thesis or something like that, Diane. So here you guys go. I hope you guys had a great time. Please, if you can, share this out. Come back and see me tomorrow. I will have news of what all the other specials and stuff are going on. And we'll chat with you later then. I can't figure out what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. You guys have a great night. And I'll chat with you later. Don't forget, my name is LaDonna, and this is Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. Look how cute those look on my sleeve. You guys have a great night. Bye now.